What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Philly to Detroit Boxing. We got a great returning guest with us, Gabriela Tellez. What's going on, Gabriela? What's going on? How you
What's
doing?
up? What's
The
up?
international boat
Chilling, chilling.
here.
What's up? Just
Right,
chilling.
just came back from Germany, got the gold.
Yeah.
How was that experience over there? How was just the overall experience of competing over there?
No, I think just going out there and being with the team that I was with was a real good experience. I think the people was real motivational. Just being around that type of atmosphere, them type of folks. It was a good. I think it was a good time for my first international experience. That was a good group of people I was with.
Now, was the tournament easier than expected, or did you just make it look easy and it's actually harder, like when you in the ring?
Um, I think it was a hard mental. It was hard for like mentality wise, but once I got in the ring and already knew I put the work in, I think it was light for me. It was easy.
Now, yeah, I
How's
see.
the competition over there?
Well, for me, I was supposed to have more than just that one fight, but I feel like it was a challenge. Just
Right,
knowing that you with different people with probably more experience than you, like you never know.
Yeah.
So
right.
And
Did y'all get to explore the country? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
that's crazy, bro. That's literally my next question. I was about to ask you, I was literally about to ask you, did you walk around and explore a little?
Yeah, I'm about to say, did y'all like just explore the country? How is it in Germany? I never even thought about like, man, maybe I should go to Germany. Like, I never even thought of, you know what I mean?
yeah, I think well we were in like their training center, so it wasn't like much around, but we
Right.
walked like to their downtown, quote unquote. So I feel like just being there, it was nice. It was like where we seen and what we was around. It was like a nice place,
Right.
Did anything surprise you from the Germanys that you didn't see coming when you got in the ring?
like from their style.
Yeah.
Um, it's definitely different from the states. It's definitely different from the American style, but from how I know the overseas style and the European ways, like I was ready for what they had.
Right. No. No, you did. You made it look easy for sure. I was happy. Like, I'm like, man, I'm following along with all of y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Just trying to watch y'all get the dubs and whatnot. So that
Yeah.
was definitely dope to see. And then, like, do y'all got anything else internationally coming up with just the USA boxing team?
I was supposed to be fighting in September, but that ain't that's not it. So I'm gonna be going straight to December, the nationals for December.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it hard to stay amateur when you that talented? Kind of knowing that like I could really turn pro and probably sign to anybody, get a bag,
Um,
start this journey.
I think just seeing like the amount of talent with people that I'm around,
Hmm.
I think that's like what makes me think about it. Like I could really like I do think about it because I see pros like in my city and like around my city, and I'm like I could really go pro right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I really be saying that, or like even the ones that be on like the ones that had fought. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watch them on TV, I'm like that could really be me. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
No, I ain't
I
no
think
off the eye test. I ain't gonna lie. You probably better than like 50, like probably like 75% of pros right now. Like that. You
that's
know, with
yeah,
females, you get title shots after like your first 5 to 7 fights because it's not as.
Do y'all
exactly.
plan on going out the country again at all?
This year,
Mhm.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
I don't think so. Not this year. But next year,
Right.
when I win in December and I make the team again, then we'll be going to Youth Worlds. So that'll be
You
the
gotta
next time I go
remake the
out.
team.
Huh?
You gotta remake the team.
Yeah, cause like every year they pick new people. Like every year you get new like like if you win, like you gotta win in December to get on the team, and then but when you get on the team, you gotta go again, like for like selection camps and stuff.
Right. So they just giving other people opportunities that's coming up, pretty
I
much.
figure once you got
Yeah.
18 things, you good. You ain't gotta remake.
Yeah. Yeah.
You straight. I said, what was it
Yeah.
like being out there with some of your friends like Manny and damn
Oh,
Zero?
it was good. I think like that's what I was talking about. Like when I say those type of people with that type of mentality, like that I want to win and that I'm the best mentality. Like those are the best people to be around. Like they all push you to be better. They all got like y'all all know each other on the same level, like with boxing. So I think it was real good to be out there with, like people that I grew close to like that. Cause Manny and Sarai and all them, they real good folks. So I think just being around them with their type of experience was a good opportunity.
Right, right. And going back to you having to remake the team, does that give you like a little bit more motivation as well? Because it's like, man, it's a lot of these girls coming up that want my spot. Like, I gotta really turn it up.
Yeah, I think that's what motivates me to stay in the amateurs. Cause like I feel like I want to beat everybody that's trying to get me, just so they could be like if they ever got something to put on me, I'm like, nah, I beat you here, I beat you there, but if you want to get it back, you can get it back.
Right.
That's it. So, and then it also challenges you to like move. Like you want to go up in weight, well now you got new talents, new experience. If you want to go down in weight, you could test yourself. Like that's a good opportunity too. And it's good because in the pros you got to be like, oh, I don't want to lose, I can't lose mentality. And in the amateurs, like, oh, I can mess up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like you
So
said, you can just go up and down and wait. If I lose, you know what I mean? Forget, you know what
yeah,
I mean? Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
What weight you fighting at in the amateurs?
Right now I'm at 132, but I'm the motive right now. Like the goal is to get down to 125 for December. So
Okay.
Or did you ever
yeah.
win the nationals at that weight before?
Before COVID had hit, that's the weight I was at. So
Oh,
yeah, I had won nationals at 125 before.
so 30, so 32 is kind of the new weight class that you won the nationals at then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then so far, do you like the weight difference, or do you notice it? You know, from when you fought at 125 and now you getting some experience at 32.
I feel like I feel stronger because I was growing up too. I was That was before COVID, so I had gotten stronger, I had gotten faster. So I feel
Yeah.
like it made me feel good. But I feel like I could be even better at 125. I feel like there's more competition at 125.
Right.
So
Yeah. I was going. Do you think that's dangerous when you switch weight classes because you kind of like about to challenge the best at another weight class where you could kind of stay in your weight class where you're already the best there or you already.
yeah, but I feel like for me, I feel like if I really want to say I'm the best, I gotta go challenge myself and get new challenges like that. So
Right. Right.
I
that's
can't
Is
be
that
just
something?
amateur. I'd be talking like I was a world champion. I'd be like I'm a 5
right.
champ.
I mean, that's
Is
just
that?
how I take it though. Like I be out here saying you can't say you the best. You ain't fought nobody. Like
Yeah.
even in the amateurs, there's the best, and then there's people that ain't as good. So that's just how it
Right.
goes.
It's just how it is, right? And then, kind of, do you feel like that's something you want to do in the pros too? Kind of become a multi-weight champion?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, definitely.
For
Is it
sure.
any female you look at in the pros where it's like I'm coming for your spot? Like how like if I don't know if you ever watched basketball, but when LeBron said I'm chasing 23 in Chicago, do you kind of look at somebody with that mindset like I'm chasing you?
Um, I be saying there's some females that are pros that I be saying that to. Yeah, not to, but I be saying that. Like when I watch them fight, I'm like, nah, I'm definitely coming, and y'all gonna watch. Like everybody gonna see it. So
And I know we haven't talked to you, since our first interview, and a couple fights have happened. What you think about that Errol Spence? I'm talking about Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. Like,
uh,
how did that play out like you thought?
definitely. I already knew it was gonna happen. I was already like, I've been said that. And everybody talking about y'all switching up. Nah, y'all could go back to the first time we had this interview. I said Terrence Crawford
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
take it. Watch.
remember you did
You
pick
did
Crawford.
say that.
Yeah, I know that one. But I think it happened differently than everybody had expected it to.
Yeah,
Like it was
definitely.
different from what I had expected to happen. But
No, yeah, I went to sleep hurt that day. Definitely,
yeah,
I went to sleep hurt that day.
I
Now,
was,
what about the NUA and Cool Boy Steph? Did you catch that one?
oh yeah, I did watch that one. I thought I thought Cool Boy Step was nice. I thought he was I thought he was going I thought it was gonna be different, but
Yeah.
it was good to see something else happen though. So
No, not good
Yeah,
for
in a way, just a different breed. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, did you hear? Do you feel like he on the roids a little bit or no?
Who?
Anyway,
Nah. He
I
just
heard that was like watching a Power Ranger that night.
nah. Them they just different. They I think isn't that the Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. They different. They nice. They even some females that I be thinking that about too, and I be like, nah, they just nice. Like, yeah.
Oh, I was just about to ask you that. And speaking of females, you mean just getting caught? How you feel about the Alicia Bumgarner situation? Do you feel like it was a mess up on the drug test end, or you feel like she messed up on her end?
Um, I don't know. I don't even know. That's kind of like the Canelo situation too, though. Like,
Mm.
I feel like she didn't know what was that it was gonna happen like that. So you just had to, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I don't even know.
Right. Yeah,
Like,
it's one of them situations. I feel you. I feel you. It's one of them
yeah.
situations.
Because
Like
like
I
you
don't
never
know.
know. Like maybe you was already thinking like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. Da, da, da. Like it probably never happened in your other fights. Because if you already had this much experience in the pros, you should have been knew like this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
No, yeah, it's
um,
definitely one of them sticky situations.
Fact,
Like you know what I mean?
yeah.
do the
But
fact
somebody
that her
had to have
style make
known.
her look bad? Do you think that this how she fight make it look bad because she not like Clarissa Shields type where it's like Clarissa like she the goat, but you know she don't really knock nobody out. She gonna go the distance with just about everybody. And Alicia Baumgartner, she has the knockout reputation. You feel like that reputation kind of make it look like she did take the drugs because of her style.
I hear some folks talking about that. Yeah, I hear some folks saying that that's why she. I hear some say that it's because she has that knockout experience, but then I hear some folks say it's because who she fought. Like she had took a loss from this female, and now she coming back, and if she does lose again, like it'll make her look bad. So I think
Right.
I don't know. It could just be
Yeah, I didn't even
multiple
look at it
things.
from
Like
that perspective.
yeah, because I don't know. Because this girl was looking. There was some rounds that would catch. She would be catching Bumgarner too. So I think
Right.
it was a hit or miss type of situation. You don't know what could have happened.
Right. No, yeah, it's one of them tough situations you just don't even want to speak on because you just don't even know. You don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
it's
just
not
don't.
my situation to speak on type of thing.
I
I was
already
giving
know.
her the benefit of the doubt just off of basically what you said. Like I'm assuming that when you've been at the top for been boxing for this long, you know what's a drug and what's going to come back. And then,
Yeah.
like I said, I heard it was a tennis player that had got caught doing drugs, but she wasn't doing drugs. It was something in her lotion that got a drug in it. She didn't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like for the boxers, they starting to say that they're gonna use laxatives as drugs now.
mhm.
Like, so you don't know what could have happened. Maybe she took the wrong thing or what.
Then going back to Canelo, obviously he got a fight coming up with Jermell Charlo. How you like that
I got Canelo on that one.
one?
Just just speaking right now. That's all I gotta say is I got Canelo on this one.
Did you
So
prefer that, Charlo, or did you want the bigger one?
I think the bigger one would have gave him a tougher fight.
Hmm.
Just because like looking at Canelo's thing, like past fights, every time he fought somebody bigger than him, they always gave him a challenge. Like with Bivol, he gave him a challenge. And then whenever he fought Caleb Plant, he kind of like not walked him down, but made the fight look easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think if he would have fought the bigger one, um, it would have gave him a more challenge. But we'll see how this one look. This one's faster than him, so we'll see how this fight come out.
How you feel about Canelo last two performances? Because you know a lot of people feel like he been on a decline. You know he been pro since he was 15 years old. So you know he
Yeah.
70 fights in. Eventually, you know it got to be a chink in that armor. Do you feel like he on the decline and that might help Jamal Charlo pull it off if he do win?
I don't know. I don't feel like he on a decline like that,
Hmm.
but I do feel like he coming down a little bit because that's just like Lomachenko. Everybody thought he was coming down too, but then he looked real good against Devin Haney.
Yeah,
So
word.
it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
you. I
Oh
feel like it's
yeah.
just the people you got in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
do you think sometimes it be that even when you on the decline, you still better than because like LeBron James at on the decline still better than 90% of the NBA. So you
Yeah. It's
so
the
you think it's like
experience. I
kind of
think.
that where it's like yeah he not his best but he's still better than 90% of the sport.
Yeah, because that's like saying like can't nobody beat me on my worst day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's like it's like on
Yeah.
a experience level, like just how much experience you got in the game. Like he real experience, and knowing somebody that's not just coming up, but somebody that don't have as much experience as you,
Hmm.
that could definitely. And Canelo's been with the best of the best type fighters. Like even when he
Yeah.
was young, that's why he took the fights when he was so young. But
Right.
I
Fighting
don't feel like
Floyd
he
at
on a
23.
decline or anything. Yeah, exactly, just like that. Like, and they definitely help him too to know where he at, to know how to get better from that stuff.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like you said, it's one. I think it probably is one of them situations where, like, shit. I mean, you could call it a decline, like we kind of say he's 65, 66, 60, whatever it is, fights in. So you could call it a decline, but he's just still better than
Yeah,
most of everybody. So it's just like
exactly.
it kind of
And
even
that's
it
why
out, even
people
if
be
this
hating
person
on
really
him
still.
too. Exactly. That's why people be hating on Canelo for real. So
No, yeah, yeah. Like I said, if you get the most hate, you most likely doing it right though. So
exactly,
that's what sell.
exactly.
No, for real.
I was
But
going.
we'll see what happens.
If have you been following the Olympics basically in terms of it's like they trying to figure out if they're gonna still let it be a boxing Olympics because some people trying to like cut boxing completely. Have you
Yeah, I heard about that. That there's not gonna be no 2028 Olympics.
or
But I feel like it's just a wait and see type of thing because they could be saying that now and we still got 5 years to the Olympics. So
Right.
plans could change and people could change their mind and who knows what could happen. But I feel like it's just a wait and see type of thing.
No, definitely.
do you
Yeah.
consider yourself a puncher?
Um.
I seen about like I'm gonna say I probably seen about 5 fights. You probably got all stoppages in them five. I didn't call.
I don't know. I feel like I could be like that. Like if I know that I could turn it up, then I'll turn it up. But if I know it's one of those situations I just got a box, then
Yeah. Just
you can
kind
bring it down too.
it's kind of dependent on the opponent what they bring it to the table too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, back to the Bud and Spence. Do you feel like the weight had anything to do with the performance? Did Spence look slower or drained or anything like
I
that? Or
was hearing when
all
we had all watched this fight in camp, right? So that's what I was saying. Like being around those type of folks, like they was saying that a lot about like the weight drain and stuff. But I don't feel like the weight drain had to do anything with it because they both had to make that weight. You know what I'm saying? And you had more than 24 hours to recuperate, like rehydrate for the fight. So I don't feel like it was much as a like weight drain or anything like that. I just felt like Spence was too strong for him.
Bud was too strong?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the rematch goes the same way?
Oh yeah. 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 That's what I gotta say. Yeah. Cause like y'all both gonna come up. Y'all both gonna be even more hydrated than y'all was. So
No, definitely. If I'm
Right.
Spence, I give me another. I give me a. I try to give me a Tim Zoo fight and leave
yeah.
Bud alone.
Leave Bud
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah. Like I get.
I don't think there should be a part two. I don't think there should be another fight, but
Yeah.
You
that's
know
just
that's
me.
coming though. I think Spencer got too much pride to let it go down like that.
Nah, honestly, I would too. Like if I had to be out like
Like
that, I
I ain't.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Spence. Like I don't want to. I don't want to take nothing from nobody. Nobody win, but it's just like you just been watching somebody for like a decade and straight, and it's just like, dang, you never seen
Yeah.
somebody look. You never
Knowing
seen
like
them look
Spence
like
too
that.
good.
Like,
Yeah, Spence too good to go out like that. So
and it's like Bud amazing, but it's like, god damn, like
yeah.
that though. like that. Like we went
Yeah,
to Vegas and everything. Like I swear, I'm going. We find out the Vegas thinking we about to go see the fight of the decade and back and forth. This shit about to be crazy. And that shit,
It was an
everything.
ass whooping.
crazy. Shh. He
Dang.
knew though. Everybody know they was all down with Crawford too. They was saying he ain't this ain't gonna be it, and Crawford ain't this, and Crawford ain't that. I'm like, nah, y'all don't even.
I see. I ain't do that. I didn't doubt the
Crawford,
man.
Crawford do stuff can't nobody do for it. Ain't nobody even think about doing. He just too smart. He just.
I was gonna say, since you a fighter, you don't be having none of your friends call you up since you the boxer of the family, like people who betting, like, yo, Gab, should I put the money on this or that person? What you think? Since you the boxer,
Nah, I don't be having people do that, but I know, cause I know when it's my turn, like when I be like, hey yo, you trying to put 50 on this one, you trying to put 100 on this one, I already be knowing like I
no,
don't be
yeah,
having
because
folks do that.
I was getting calls all day that day, like, damn, who should I put the money on? I'm like, listen, I ain't never bet on neither one of them my whole life.
Yeah, I had people call me up trying to bet with me, but I was like, nah, I ain't
Nah.
gonna take nobody money. I ain't gonna take nobody money today. Yeah, I know y'all got stuff to do.
Like, have you ever had any experience like meeting Bud?
Yeah, I did. I was in camp for like a week in Colorado when he was in camp,
Mm.
and he had like watched me spar, and he had but it was just one of those times where it was like I was there and he was there and I was
Right.
sparring, so like it had caught your eye, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was there and he had told me like, you nice, like it was like one of those things. He was like,
Yeah.
nah, you nice, and I was like, nah, that's crazy, like he didn't have to say that. Yeah, he was like, no, you real nice, and you do this and that, and it was just, yeah, he was talking to me because
I know.
yeah, we was in the same gym Manny and them was at,
Yeah.
a triple threat gym, but yeah, it was just there for a week or so. I wasn't there the whole time.
Right.
How is that work in the training camps? Because it's like you say that you got to make the team, and then you gotta fight for your position. It's like once you get to training camps, like everybody the best of the best. Like how's that atmosphere?
Like at the selection ones, or like whenever you fighting.
No, like the when you make the team, and then now y'all in the camp, and y'all got to spar each other for spots and things like that.
uh,
Since y'all all number ones and all that, like how is that atmosphere? Like, because I know you want to prove like we all number ones, but who the ultimate number one in here? Because we both
it's
sparring and
definitely,
we both number one, so somebody got favors somebody.
yeah, it's definitely, um I think it's a real good opportunity. I think it's a real good challenge, opportunity, like experience to be around those type of people. Because when it's like all number ones, it's like you said, like who really is the number one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I when I was working with them, I was like, yeah, I could see why it's this, and I could see why you here, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not
Mhm.
even like trying to like, because when you a boxer, like everybody competitive, but it gets to a competitive, and then it's like, what was I trying to say? I forgot. But it's like,
very
you
competitive.
you respect each other.
Hmm.
It all get to a point
Right.
where it's like, I respect you now, because you could say you number one, but are you really that good?
Yeah.
But then it's like, nah, now I respect you because you could do this and you could do that, and so
Hmm. Kind of like just the iron sharpens iron. You all got to just test yourself against each other. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then it's even better whenever you getting ready for competition. Like when you getting ready for competition, it's like, all right, now we was just working. Now we gonna really put it on each other. Like you
Mm.
all friends, so
Hmm.
you all know how to make each other better at a point. Like,
Yeah, I was just that's about to be my next question. Like things don't never get heated because like I really be fighting each other.
yeah, I feel like with some folks be getting mad. Some folks be like, they take it too much to the heart. But when you know, like when you know where you really at, and you know how good y'all both are, you get to a point where it make y'all stronger as a team. Like with
Right.
me, like when I was working with my teammates, I was like, it made me stronger with my team to be like, I like I could respect you more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like like we said, everybody's a number one. It's probably gonna be a day where somebody gets the better of you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, definitely. That's how it was out there. I I was working folks and they wouldn't catch me on my best day, and I was like, damn, like. But then I'm like, nah, I gotta come back tomorrow, and this ain't gonna be tomorrow. So,
Right.
like, I was working with
Yeah.
a lot of good females. Like, the females that they had took, I was working with a lot of good females out there. So,
Did that kind of motivate you too? Like, cause obviously, you know how good you are. Everybody knows how talented you are. Does that kind of motivate you when somebody does like they probably have a better day in sparring than you do that day? Like, does that kind of motivate you to just be better the next day?
yeah, yeah, cause then cause it's like you really know how good you are, and they just they caught you on a bad day, like mentally,
Yeah.
like you wasn't there. So it was like, nah, you gonna see tomorrow that wasn't a good day. Yeah.
Right.
It's just that type of day. Yeah. It's just that type of feeling that you get when you know you better than what you were that day.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
Another question. Like you said, going back to like when you met Bud in Colorado, is it like really what people say out there in Colorado? Like you can feel like the difference in the air and all that when you're training out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's hard. I have like asthma, and then like when I go out there, I be like, damn, like
And you got asthma. You're 18-time national champion. That's crazy.
exactly. But yeah, no, like you could definitely feel like you could feel how like it's thinner, so it's even harder to like catch your breath. Like when you like home here, I could run 5 miles easy. I go out there, I could barely get 2 miles in. So I'll be like, damn, like this different for real. Like I ain't never like, yeah, it's just that feeling. Like it's a feeling. You could tell though, right whenever you touch down, like you could feel it right away.
I was gonna say, going back to the asthma, is it? How do you maintain being safe at the same time? Because you got asthma and you got to fight where people hit you in your body, literally trying to take air out of you sometimes when you fight. And how do you maintain that?
I feel like it just motivates me to really move more, cause like,
Mhm.
cause then, but then like, it's nothing severe, like it's nothing crazy, but it's like you could feel it. Like when I get so much adrenaline going that it's like, okay, now it's time to like it makes me like, okay, it's time to relax or not. I could pick it up. Like it helps me know my body more to be like I just work with it, if that makes sense. Like
Because you kind of gotta since you kind of gotta pay attention because you got asthma. You feel like that helped you know your body.
yeah. Cause like, oh, like I'm not going to just be fighting and start having an asthma attack or something. So it's just like,
Right.
all right, let's slow it down. And plus, when they also slowing it down, it's like, all right, now I'm gonna really work on things and pick my shots here, or then I'm gonna start picking it up or something.
Do you
Mhm.
know who's currently ranked number one at 125 right now?
125 right now. I
And then
don't.
then we interview and it's not Perez. I'm tripping.
Oh no, she's 125. No, I think it's for elite is different
All right.
because it's by the age. So I
Oh
know
yeah,
for elite it's Alyssa Mendoza.
the youth team, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she
I
19.
don't know who's ranked number one right now. I think it's Perla. I think it's Perla Bazadua from Cali.
Mhm.
Cause I'm asking because I'm assuming that since you about to go to another weight class, you probably know who the it girl at that weight class. Like if somebody going to 32, they know Sosa the it girl here. If I'm gonna be champ, I'm probably gonna be her.
Yeah. I don't know because a lot of the females from there are moving up in December too. So it's also like you just gonna have to see.
Right.
But I know what I could do, so I don't feel like I don't feel really like too worried.
Yeah,
Or
ain't too worried about it. All right.
yeah, I just know I just got to put the work in as much as they put in the work in, even more.
Definitely. But I say I got three fantasy fights before you get on out of here.
3 fantasy fights.
Yeah. You, who you like more out of Shushu Carrington and Duke Reagan if it was to happen?
Dude, hmm.
Silver medalist.
I'm gonna say Shushu.
By wide decision, or you feel like it's a close call?
It'll definitely be by decision though. By decision because they both two smart fighters. Like they both know each other from a long time. So I think they both like
And
It's
how
definitely gonna go the whole way.
and how you
Yeah.
feel about Raymond Ford and Shushu? You still will rock with Shushu on that one?
I got Raymond Ford.
Oh, all right. But,
Yeah.
and
I
the
read
second
that.
fight is Kenny Sims Jr. versus Richardson Hitchens. Who your favorite in that one?
Uh,
Like I said, that's the one that
Richard.
gas like the most.
I'm gonna say Richardson.
Richardson, no, definitely.
Yeah.
And the last one, Keyshawn Davis versus Abdullah Mason.
You said Keyshawn Davis.
And Abdullah Mason.
I think Abdullah Mason.
Well, you the first
Mm.
you the first person to ever pick that out of all like however
Don't
many.
get me wrong though. Don't get me wrong though, because Keyshawn Davis is he nice. He real
I picked
nice.
Mason too. That's why I was happy. That's my favorite prospect. Yes.
Yeah. Keyshawn real nice, but and he calling out everybody. He want to fight everybody right now. So
Yeah.
he just like Jared. Jared fighting back to back fast, and I feel like that's what he on that timing too. Like he just ready to fighting everybody.
Oh yeah, I gotta ask you about the body shot. I'm glad you bring that up. I gotta ask you about the body shot. That was a robbery
On who?
on Usyk. Not a robbery, but you know that the low blow that they counted
I
as a
don't,
low blow that was a that was legal. That should have been counted legal.
yeah, I don't think it was a low. I don't think it was a low blow at all. It was on the belt.
Cause he got 5 minutes to recover. You know, if they counted right, he get 10 seconds. He got
Exactly.
full 5 minutes, so that Dubai might wake up
Man.
a unified champion if that's called right. Who knows?
Yeah. I think aren't they putting it into like like they deciding like
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
was low.
yeah. They is.
Yeah. They put
Dubai,
an appeal in.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was low on like on my side. Like I seen it and it was like at the belt. It
Yeah.
looked like it was right there, and his shorts was kind of high to really say if it was low or not. So, and they say it can't be below the button, but his shorts was at the button. So
Right.
Right. I thought you just could hit the no matter where your shorts at, I could hit that the like the waist
yeah,
part basically. No, like no matter where you decide to put your shorts at, is if it's here or
exactly.
there, I can hit that part.
Yeah. It's like right at the butt, like it's right at the waistband. That's why I was like, it's right there. Like it was
Right.
right. It was on there. So that's why I'm like, it was. Personally, I don't think it was counted low at all. I think it was
Man, nah.
close to be low, but it wasn't low.
Like
Nah,
he
I agree with
hit
that.
basically.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. One last question. Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin just got ordered. How you feel about that fight?
That's gonna be a good fight. Uh, I think it's gonna go all the way. But
Yeah, what it is?
I got Shakur on that one.
Yeah.
how you feel like it's going to be a close fight, a wide decision,
Yeah, yeah.
a wide decision? Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's I think they both do the same thing. So
Oh
it's
no,
like.
no, no. No, I thought you said something else. I think it's gonna be a close decision.
Oh, all right. So you think Frank could go out there and win him a nice 4 rounds?
I think he could. I think he could if he got to start fast type of thing, but he got to play smart because Shakur too smart to get outboxed. Because I think Frank Mark could really. I think he could box good, but Shakur even better. So he just too smart to get outboxed like that. So
Yeah. You gotta be able to hit that man.
exactly.
Oh, word.
His defense too nice.
It's
Nah, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Shakur, you feel like that 25% offer was a duck, or you feel like if that was you taking that for a chance at undisputed?
I would take the chance. I would definitely take the chance.
So you
Chance
don't so you
undisputed.
don't view it as a duck move because some people view it as giving Devin Haney props like he still sent the contract, and some people view it as that's how you duck somebody without ducking them, offer them
I
something.
think I think that's I think he was ducking him, but I would like why not take the chance and then move up? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Devin Haney know what's up with that man.
No, definitely.
Haney know not to try him, but
Yeah, man. Everybody wants to see that one.
Yeah,
yeah, I think
no.
it'll definitely happen eventually, like in the future, like how everybody like have the Crawford fight and Terrence
Yeah,
Crawford fight, like it's a late, like as a late fight. I think that'll be like one of the late fights that's gonna happen too.
right. Another 3, 4 years, something like that.
Exactly, like down the line, cause they both
I'm hoping it
early,
don't
like
take
they
that
both
long, but
early. Yeah, they both just getting started, so they're like, oh, I don't wanna take no L early in my career, whatever.
yeah, you already know how that go in the pro game.
I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
I think the next super fight of this generation is gonna be Shakur versus Boots. I think
Yeah,
I think they're going like
That'd be
looking at
crazy.
it now.
Yeah,
It's not as realistic, but I just think Shakur is so good that he can be a six division champion. Like he could just keep going up and just keep winning.
definitely,
yeah,
So I'm
definitely.
hoping
that's
he
it.
gets to 54 and Boots. Let's just say he had 60 at the time and he had three division champion. The fans will start demanding that fight if Shakur can get to 54.
Yeah, yeah. I think that'll definitely that's definitely a good fight though. Like we was talking about it, that's a good fight everybody want to see. But ain't they
That'd
saying
be
that
crazy.
Crawford fighting Boots or something like that? No, not Boots. He fighting somebody else that's real big. It
He,
was one of the Charlo twins.
Yeah,
yeah,
he want
he won
the
Jamel.
fighting.
What?
He said he'd fight Canelo too, though. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Canelo too big right now. He gonna that's real big.
No, yeah,
That's big.
going all the way to 68, especially when you just pulled off what you pulled off. I would ask
Exactly.
Canelo to he could meet me like at 64 or something like that,
Yeah.
or really 60. Like you mean I go up two weight
Yeah,
classes,
cause
get out my
64
weight
is
class.
big.
he won
64
some belts,
big.
though. He said he won 3 time undisputed. He wanted at 68, man.
Exactly.
He wanted at
Exactly.
68 for them belts.
Yeah. That's crazy though. I don't know. That'll be a good fight though. Like to have Canelo and Crawford. That's a fight like nobody would even think what happened.
Yeah, but it happened. I didn't think Jamel Charlo was gonna happen, so
Yeah.
it could
That's why,
definitely.
and that's why I bring up the Shakur and Boost thing because you didn't know that 54 pounder was about to fight Charlo, and same
Exactly.
with Bud and Spence. When at one point, Bud was a whole lightweight and Spence was a welterweight,
Yeah.
and that was
Yeah.
his big fight with somebody three weight classes above.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So it's like you never know how people body going to move up and down
Exactly.
stuff
Exactly.
like that.
But
Uh,
that's we'll see.
no, definitely. They said Haney and Regis in talks right now. Who your favorite in that one?
I don't know. I feel like I think I got Regis in that one.
Okay. Even after
Regis.
the last performance.
Yeah, I don't. It's because I don't think that. I don't know. I feel like that was like one of those bad days we was talking about. Like, cause he. I don't think that's not what he normally looked like
No, yeah, that was the
for
worst I
Regis.
ever seen him.
Exactly. I ain't even recognize him.
He
I
looked
ain't even
better.
gonna
He looked
lie.
better in his
I ain't
one
even
loss with
recognize.
Josh Taylor, to be honest.
Exactly. But Haney just got to keep him on. I don't think Haney got power like that. So if he keep him on the outside, he could definitely just outbox him.
You think that the fact that going up and he won't have to drain himself as much will give him a little bit more power?
I think so. I think he would be stronger at 140.
No.
Yeah.
but yeah, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Same thing. Sosa that Gabriela on Instagram.
All
That's
right,
where I be.
coming on again.
Thanks for coming on again, champ. Yeah, we.